said the sitting was like Babuji.
All
And
right.
he said he was Babuji's representative. Another thing, Justice Sharma from Bareilly,
Mm-hmm.
he was a very close second to Prakash Baisa, the elder brother of Umesh Chandra.
Mm-hmm.
He also testified that Babuji's nomination given to Umesh Chandra was a genuine
All right.
nomination.
All right.
I don't know whether that Justice Sharma is still there or not. He was the High Court judge in Allahabad for some time,
Okay.
but he was actually from Bareilly.
All right. So, this question always pops up in my mind that how come Sarvesh Chandra, the other brother of this Mr. Umesh, he has sided, with Chari. So, can you throw some light, like what information you have about Sarvesh Chandra?
You see, there is a Persian proverb, Zare Didan Aulad Naramast.
All right.
So that's exactly what happened, I think.
If you can translate this for our international audience.
See, Zar means gold.
Hmm.
If steel gets a glimpse of gold, it melts, sticky melts.
Okay.
That's what it means. So I don't know what happened because, at one time, before 94 elections,
Mm-hmm.
I tried to persuade these three brothers to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Then the elder brother Patel Paisa said, Babuji ye kaam nahi kar sake, tum kya karoge?
Okay.
Babuji could not keep three brothers together, what can you do? How can you keep us together?
Mm-hmm.
So that means these people, the vested interests, whether Raghavendra Rao, Kasturi or Chari, they always try to make these three people fight.
Mm-hmm.
And two were on one side and one on the other side.
All right.
It was always the case. So I don't know much about it, but that's exactly, I think, what happened.
Okay, I was speaking to Dinesh Kumar Saxena. He is the grandson of Lalaji.
Yes.
So he informed me, unfortunately, on the pressure from Chari, he requested me to remove the interview from internet.
Yes.
But anyway, he on record informed me that Chari has given Sarvesh Chandra Mishra 3 crore rupees.
It's possible. I don't know.
30 million rupees.
Possible. 3 crores is a lot of money.
They have given this much amount to Sarvesh Chandra Mishra to be with him. And
Saxena.
Yes, Sarvesh Chandra Mishra, Saxena, sorry. Yeah. So to be with him, and it is very unfortunate that that even though Chari being such a selfish person and his people have physically beaten up female members from his own family, but he is siding with them, and this doesn't seem to be a man of honor, Like he accepts, that his female members from his family are beaten up by goons, and he is still with those goons. So,
Because of the money, as you said.
so this doesn't show that this person has any kind of self-respect or any motive.
Actually, Indian, I know, and I'm sure you know, even these are brothers, among brothers, there is always jealousy and envy.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a character, I think, I find in the whole of Indian subcontinent.
Mm-hmm.
So this is perhaps one of the reasons. Apart from the money, this is also one of the reasons. And one thing was, Sarvesh thought his own son would become the president of the mission.
Mm-hmm.
And Prakash Baisa's son also wanted to be the president of the mission.
Okay.
So there was this jealousy or envy, whatever, among these brothers. But actually, Babuji gave nomination only to Umesh Chandra.
Mm-hmm.
And that nomination was certified by Justice Sharma of Allahabad High Court.
Mm-hmm.
And because he knew very well Babuji as well as Prakash Baisa, and being a judge, he could see the nomination.
Okay. By any chance, are you aware of Kasturi Benji? Because she has a good influence in France as of today. And a lot of people from France, they have visited visited her in Lucknow.
Yeah.
And nowadays she is, in Monvrat. Owing to an interview she gave me. So, after that she is in Monvrat for 2-3 months, I believe.
I'm out of touch with the French people, but in the beginning,
Hmm.
they were against Chari. Their whole thing was against Chari.
Because of Andre Pore was there. Yeah.
Entire French group.
All
Then
right.
they went to Raghavendra Rao's side.
All right.
And after Raghavendra Rao, maybe they have gone over to Kasturi behind this side, I don't know.
All right.
But originally,
Mm-hmm.
they have invited Kasturi long time back to France. That was probably in 1977.
All right.
At that time, Rajendra was accompanying her.
Okay.
Then Babuji and Chari were in Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
So Chari persuaded that Raghavendra Rao should not go, but somebody else should go.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, they invited Kasturi in 1977, but she doesn't speak English.
Yes, she is not able to speak English. Yes.
So afterwards, they associated themselves with Raghavendra Rao only. This much I know.
All right.
And when I was the Secretary Overseas Centers, all the Europeans came
Mm-hmm.
and they said, KV, you are Babuji's man for Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
And had Babuji stayed with us for another 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think any other influence would be there in outside India except Babuji.
All right.
So I don't know about this because I have come back to India in 1985.
All right.
And I was living in a small village. There was no telephone communication, no mobiles at that time.
All right.
But I lost touch with these people.
All right. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
But the information that you have given me that about Kashi Ram, which is very much suspecting that Chari has poisoned Babuji. So if
This letter also says that.
yeah, Babuji's letter also says that, and we are in a way a kind of we have that letter of written to the Jangidar. And there was some, cast of some shadows of doubt which was raised over that letter. So, if you have any information about whom did Babuji dictated this, who was supposed to carry it, because it was not carried directly.
I don't know. As I said, I left in the morning,
Okay.
and Babuji's flight was in the night.
All right.
And most of the Europeans and Canadians stayed together in the university itself, campus.
All right.
So I'm told one from Canada,
Mm-hmm.
he actually typed the letter, Babuji signed, and he conveyed this to Babuji. Jagindar Bhaisha.
All right.
So that much only I can say. Because I am not an eyewitness to this.
All right.
Because I left early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
my flight was there, then Babuji's flight was in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
late evening, Air India flight.
All right. So that being the last conference which you presided over. So can you let us know the behavior of Partharthi Rajgopalachari specifically and Umesh Bhai Sahab, in general at that time?
You see, Umesh Bhaisha was there, Sarvesh Bhaisha was there, and Parthasarathy. At that time, Parthasarathy had no impact on Paris conference whatsoever.
All right.
It was the Europeans totally.
Mm-hmm.
The chairman, of course, I was there, but it was Andre Poro, the French, Germans, Irish, they all had their impact. Babuji was the only one who had that influence.
Okay.
None of them had, at that time, of course, Umesh Chandra was very new,
Mm-hmm.
at least was to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, there was no impact whatsoever of Chari or anybody else.
All right. So they were just like normal people, and they were like kept at bay from Babuji and.
And Babuji, they were in Europeans only loved Babuji. And
Okay.
they were only concerned about Babuji, they just ignored Chari and others.
Mm-hmm. This will go a long way, in establishing the facts, because there was a lot of misunderstanding. If you go through some of the discussion and some of the blogs, and some of the testimonials which have come up on the internet, and I hope this conversation will go a long way in shaping the future of Sahaj Marg in general.
I hope so.
Yeah, because people.
In fact, Supreme Court says Chari has no role to play in this Sri Ramchandra mission.
Yes. But he is trying to drag things, and I'm even to know that during the recent hearing in the court, members from Partharthi Rajgopalachari again became violent, and there was some police action there, and some. So do you have any idea about?
I don't know. But how can we say that these are the people really representing Babuji? They are not. This is not Sahaj Marg. It's not Ramchandra mission.
Yes.
Although they may call themselves whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But really, Ramchandra mission, if you want to see, the Abhyasis who are attached now at the moment to Navneet Kumarji.
All right.